welcome back, you guys.
To Cliffhanger
to
Snark.
Cliffhanger Snark.
Oh, you're going the other. Oh, yeah, you gotta get Snake.
Character. Yeah.
Yeah, last time.
I don't think it was Snake. I think it was,
I thought it was Snake.
No, I think it's Fox. Wasn't it? Was it not
Did
Fox?
we not get... It was someone. Look,
we didn't get whoever was over here at all.
We got our way through Metal Gear Island, and, yep, it's Snake.
Oh, it is Snake, okay.
Yeah, we stopped before getting Snake and that boss, and I didn't recognize the silhouette on the boss, so I am excited.
The word silhouette, not silhouette.
Okay, is this just a running gag, or are you doing this to me?
There's no H in it. I don't know where you're getting the shush sound.
It's just how I was, like, that's how I've heard it said
you
growing
heard it
up.
Wrong.
Well, then, fuck you. It's an accent.
No, it's really not,
He just wants to boot you off that edge and then fly right back up. I guess it's a strategy.
It's edge guarding. He's just trying to edge guard. The AI in this game is super good, by the way. It gets really, really good sometimes. But the best thing it does is when it plays like a real person, it decides that edge guarding is like the best way to kill people in this game. And it's super right. Like, honestly.
Yeah, like, it's always been too difficult for me to do.
It's not that hard.
Well, with the way I play, I guess it is. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. Every character has something that makes them good or terrible at edge guarding. That was... He was hoisted on his own petard.
Yeah, that was him.
That was 100% Snake. Yeah, so welcome back to Story Snark. Welcome back to Smash Ultimate, and welcome back to World of Light.
Yeah. Welcome back, Snake, to the box where we keep our party members.
Are you any good at playing a Snake?
I don't remember if I've ever played a Snake. I'm sure I played as every character that existed in Brawl at least once, because I played a lot of Brawl back in the day. But I don't pay a lot of attention to Snake.
This is Take Your Strongest.
Well, yeah, it's a boss.
Yeah.
This is what I've been using lately, is this Octobot King. I don't know where this is from, but it starts to use metal.
You don't know what the giant octopus and a gun is from.
I mean, is that a gun? It looks like a DJ setup.
It is. It is a DJ. It's a DJ setup mecha with guns on the front. It's from Splatoon.
Okay,
There's literally a Splatoon symbol in the top.
I wasn't paying it. It's kind of like dim against the background. I actually did not notice that.
It's Splatoon. If it's an octopus, it's Splatoon.
Is this just a Metal Gear and I don't know what it looks like? Oh.
No, that's not a Metal Gear. This is like an original enemy.
Is this a subspace emissary?
He looks like a subspace emissary guy, yeah.
Maybe
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, he's got a grab.
I feel like it's cheating to have original bosses when there's a bunch of boss representation they could have used and didn't.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
Yeah. Like, not every major game series that's represented here gets a boss. Like, we got, what? I know that Ganon and Bowser are here.
Yeah. Well, somewhere, because we've seen Bowser.
Yeah. Well, and Ganon's like, we know he's here.
Well, yeah, of course Ganon's here, let's be real.
Yeah, he's a playable character. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
but,
and
like,
we both played through some of the classic mode, at least.
And presumably they're going to have, like, a large version of Ridley somewhere.
Actually, I don't know if they do that. He was a boss in Brawl, and he was a boss in Smash 4, which didn't even have a story mode, and it's still like, yeah, no, he...
Oh, that was...
I think he's
still... I didn't realize you could do that. I mean, yeah. I guess you can do the weird tilt smack, but I never thought of using it midair like that.
Yeah, you can use it in the air.
It looks neat.
Yeah, in fact, sometimes if you angle it right, you can go up at diagonals, too. You can hit just about anybody on the stage with that thing.
Neat. Yeah, not everyone gets a boss.
Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and just do this, I think, because I didn't realize it was doing as much damage as it was. So I'm just going to... no, I can't combo that. Okay, well, that's fair.
You know what? There's been a few people, but one particular person giving me a lot of detailing about Fire Emblem stuff, because on the blog I had been like, oh... Why are there so many blue-haired sword boys? What is up with this? They all seem the same. It's like, One of the things that was pointed out to me is that there are a few major villains in some of the more important Fire Emblem games that are different weapon types. So, like, weapon types that aren't even represented in this game.
Oh, yeah, no.
But it would be basically Ganon levels of recognizable for people who like Fire Emblem. And as far as I know, none of them are bosses.
Yeah.
Like, a few of them are spirits.
So, here's the thing, right? Fire Emblem has this thing, and oh, damn it. So close. You and I didn't really, like, play a lot of Fire Emblem, but I'll tell you straight up, like, Fire Emblem's entire shtick is that you have weapon types that play rock, paper, scissors with each other. There's swords, axes, and I think the last one's some other thing. Magic, maybe? I know magic is a thing.
Someone told me spears were important.
Oh, yeah, it's spears. And then you can sometimes have horses, which are an augmentation of your abilities. So, like, if you have a guy on a horse with a sword, it's like he can be stronger than the one that he's typically weak against because he's on the horse. And it's always been a crying shame that Smash, for some weird reason, they felt needed to just have the sword boys.
Right. And it's like, do we need more sword boys? There's three Links in this game. I would accept more Links before I would accept more Fire Emblem sword boys. But I've been informed that there's, like, some Fire Emblem spear boys that would have been, like, really good choices that aren't in this game. And it's like, they could have been bosses at the very least.
That time it's worse. I think this conversation, by the way, is hurting my ability to kill this man. But go ahead and continue.
Or, like, do you ever full-on fight any, like, big Pokemon in a boss capacity?
In Subspace Emissary, yes.
When did you do
In Brawl, Rayquaza's a boss.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Is he in here?
No, I don't think he is.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think he's been removed.
He fucking should be. Or, no, Rayquaza's still a good choice. Because Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did a lot with it. But maybe Deoxys instead.
That game is considered somewhat old, though.
It's recent enough.
It's really not. That was like 2 generations ago.
It's recent enough for the sake of why are we still using Rayquaza. But, like, Deoxys would have worked, any of the Ultra Beasts, literally any Ultra Beast except, I guess, maybe, like, Kartana, because it's tiny.
That one's really small, but a lot of people don't even realize it's as small as it is.
Yeah,
You probably could have gotten away with just making a big one. I think that's a thing that happens in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
I run a blog,
but I could be wrong.
I know these things. But no, it could have been, like, any giant legendary could have been a boss in here. I know that, like, they get representation in stages.
Oh, fuck you.
Like, you've got Spear Pillar.
I didn't mean to hit rematch that time. Shit, I wanted to go in and change my outfit. Ah, damn it.
One more try.
One more try with whatever this is. Continue talking.
Yeah, you've got representation for big Pokemon as, like, stage hazards. Like, you've got Spear Pillar with a bunch of 4th gens showing up. You've got, like, what was it? En's Palace, which is a weird one I wouldn't have thought to add.
There's also the Sun and Moon, I don't remember what it is exactly. It's like the Elite Four place.
I thought that was the 6th gen version.
You know what, maybe that is.
Yeah, that's the X and Y Elite Four.
I thought it was Sun and Moon, but you're right.
Yeah, it's Kalos.
Yeah. It's
because, like, Sun and Moon, they kind of build it as you're going through the game.
Actually.
And the one that's in this has, like, beautiful stained glass windows and stuff that make it look like it's an old cathedral.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Kalos. But, like, they've all got some Pokemon that show up on them, and some of them are very large. You've got, like, Palkia and Dialga and all of that. But it's like, you could have fought any Pokemon in this capacity. Or why isn't there a Metal Gear here, maybe?
Honestly, there should be a Metal Gear here. This is a weird choice. Like,
or if they wanted to do it as it's sci-fi without it being it's Metal Gear, like a Landmaster maybe, or someone from Mega Man.
I am going to equip...
Robotnik. Oh shit, it should have just been fucking Robotnik.
I mean, it could have been Robotnik, but I still feel like that maybe wouldn't have been the best choice.
Well, honestly, Robotnik should just be playable.
Shooting items. Come on. I know it's in here somewhere.
You looking for a specific thing?
I'm looking for the ore staff, and I forget what it comes off of.
I don't remember.
And I remember it's something that, like, you wouldn't think has the ore staff either.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I know it takes up all 3 slots.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure. So if that helps you in any way.
I mean, maybe? I don't think it does it? I think
now
I
you're
skipped
into
it already,
resist.
yeah. Okay, hold on.
It might be in recently used.
I don't think so.
I was doing spirit board stuff a few days ago, and I think it was.
I think we figured out at some point, by the way, that the characters, the spirits that you use in Spirit Board and the spirits that you use in this are different. You share a pool, but it keeps track of your last used in a different way.
Does it?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes, it does. 100% I can confirm.
Oh, there it was.
There it is.
On
It does take 3.
This brick.
It's from, I actually forget what that game is
I don't
called.
know.
I know what it is. It's an indie title that's, like, about using him to solve puzzles.
Do they have, like, whirlwinds in them?
No. I don't know why the spirit gives you whirlwinds.
I was just literally, like, half an hour ago playing Bayonetta, so, like, every time this thing almost hits you, I'm, like, trying to press the right trigger.
You know what? We could do that if we wanted to. That would work, but...
kind of.
Because you do have your shield, and your shield does
and you
have
gotta roll.
Well, yes, but you also have your perfect shield in this game. That is a thing.
I never shield in Brawl.
I shield and Smash a
excuse me.
lot, but I feel like when it's against bosses, I tend to do it way less. Because I'm used to it not really doing anything.
Yeah.
So, like...
And this thing hits big enough and long enough that you'd think it would just break the
A
shield.
little less than I thought it would do that time.
But you do have that dodge roll that I never use.
Yeah. I use that pretty often. I don't think I use it too much against you, but like
You don't need to, because I'm shitty.
No, you usually beat me though.
No, it really depends on the setup. I tend to be really reliant on stage and item randomness, and just having good recovery. So if you get me in like a final destination, no item sort of scenario, I'm losing.
Oh, come on. You did the grab 2 times in a row. What a jerk.
What does it mean when he stops moving? Is he charging?
No, it means that he's just holding off.
Oh, he's just doing boss
Yeah,
nonsense.
he's just doing stupid things. Ugh.
Do you think maybe the
Come on.
Smash specific bosses and enemies, like the Subspace Emissary guys and the World of Light guys, were like someone had some like discarded designs from other games, and they
I'd
were
say
like
it's pretty
just sort
likely.
of they had a portfolio of like this was cool,
Oh,
but it
come
didn't
on,
fit
dick.
what we wanted.
Leave me alone. I'd say it's pretty likely. Damn it! You can't block it in the air. He hits it 100% of the time in the air. I feel like that it's a really bad feeling to get hit by that. Even when you're in like a position where you should be not hit by it, you can get hit by it. I don't like it. But I'm just being whiny, I guess.
Yeah, it's a boss. It's not gonna
come
feel good
on.
to get hit by him.
When I'm metal, I shouldn't be able to be buried. That feels really stupid.
Metal comes from the earth.
Yeah, that's not a good argument. All right. I'm not sure why Piranha Plant can be buried, to be real.
Well, plants come from the earth.
Come on. Don't go into one attack straight into the fucking grab before I touch the ground, you dick. I'm getting salty. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just
like,
sitting
John's
here like
going
twitching
on.
the dodge button with no controller in my
Yeah,
hand.
that's not even how you play this game.
I know. It's just weird after having practiced in a different game.
Don't turn around. Let me at least touch the ground before you start fighting me again. You fuck! I hate you!
Can I do a try?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, gonna change party though.
I'm angry.
Have to remember this is a Nintendo controller, not an Xbox controller, so A and B are switched. I'm just reminding myself. I'm so glad we got Peach now.
Mm-hmm.
So we have someone I can use. Let's change this to... I'm going to go up into recently used and see if anything that either of us have used is up here that's good. Yeah, that's what I prefer.
All right.
This is almost my setup.
The thing is, they do not share last used. So Spirit Board and this do not share that.
Okay.
And
I just wanted to see if either of us had used something.
I know, I'm just telling you, they don't share setups either. So when you're... like last time, I think we saw a thing even where we were talking about it, where we were like, oh, well, the last one you used was the octopus guy last time. And that was the first one that was on there. It just so happened that the last time we had played World of Light, we were using the octopus. It was coincidence. It was not because you had been using it during the time. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry.
Okay, I mentioned that, I'd been using this because it was like level 89 or something, as opposed to whatever it was last time. We also have one of the Metal Gears that gives you giant and metal at the same time. Whoop.
I believe it's Sahelanthropus.
Do you want another turn, or should I?
It's up to you.
I'd like to take another try.
Okay, take another try.
I'm still remembering that I'm holding a different kind of controller than I was an hour ago.
Okay. I believe you.
You should. You were in the room, across the room, when I was doing it. You know that I was playing Bayonetta.
It's not controller Johns at all. Yeah, no, it's good. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know it's fine.
Auto heal is really helpful, though.
I'm not sure what the conditions for auto heal are. Like, how do you heal?
It's just healing. It's just going down by like 3%.
Like,
I guess
it just happens sometimes. It feels confusing to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hate that there's a walk-off on this stage, by the way.
I love that I can just keep ass bouncing.
Yeah, Peach's Peach Bomb is okay.
Yeah. And he's such a big target that it works.
Yeah, but you're also a light character as opposed to like Piranha Plant, who's heavy, which means you do have a higher chance of getting thrown or just absolutely destroyed by each of his hits, basically. Unless you can play Keep Away for fucking ever, which you can't. It doesn't really work that way.
I'm Peach.
Okay,
fine.
as you say, oh, I'm Peach, I can stay in the air forever. He drops down from the air. And it's like, yeah.
It was good timing.
That's how
I'm
that
not even
works.
mad. I'm not even mad because that was comedic.
If we're gonna go, you know
boss
what?
Versus boss.
If we're gonna go into this guy big, I may as well just get bigger. And yeah, I think I'll run Sahelanthropus.
Neat. Only one of these, though.
Yeah, so I'll do not easier dodging, not air attack. Can I just get, like, big punches? Yeah, there we go. Big fist attack. And I'll just rush in on him and just start hitting him as hard as I can.
Giant metal fist versus giant metal fist.
Basically. So giant metal Boozer. Let's make this happen.
Boozer? Is that just drunk Bowser?
No, it's just Bowser. Pronounced fun. I have a German friend who calls him Boozer nonstop. I think it's funny as hell.
Damn, that's a lot of damage though. Well, you're small again.
Well, yeah, and I'm not metal anymore.
Well, that wasn't a damage-based thing. Yeah, no, this is working though.
Yeah, just a little bit. Gotta be careful because
you are at 166.
I know. I'm paying attention. If I had picked, if I had picked feet instead of punches, I think I would have had that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize that his forward smash was that.
Yeah. So
I thought it was a punch. I'm actually kind of surprised.
He's got punches somewhere.
You mean kicks?
No, I mean like.
Oh no! His just normal smashes are all punches.
Okay.
Yeah. But his forward smash is it's a kick. So now I gotta find kicks.
Which I know we have, and I just don't pay attention to which ones they are.
What are they? What's the picture? Is it a sword? I think it's a sword.
Those are just their typings because it's a rock paper scissors thing.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, God, no.
Is
Did
it
you not
not?
figure that out? No. So bottom left-hand corner where you see the little picture of a sword, that determines the type of skill.
Oh, okay.
So sword is a buff to a stat. Shield is usually some kind of defensive.
Well, then why does
And
it
then you
keep
get
telling
things
me
like-
that certain things are weak against other things?
It bases it on color. And these are all gray because
the
these
colors
are support
associate
spirits.
with... Oh, all right, whatever. I'll trust you because you played more of this than me.
Like as an example, though, if we were to come down here, you could see these ones have the little pictures of the islands because they're supposed to be immunity to stuff. The hammers are you start with a weapon. You have the healing ones have a little picture of a healing packet on them.
I'm thinking of a different icon. Okay.
I guess. Let's just kick this man. Whose robot is this?
Snakes. This is
I mean,
his
maybe.
house.
Who do you think we're going to be getting from this robot, by the way? Fuck you, buddy. I'm just going to kick your ass. Like, literally. Quite literally. Just kicking you to death. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Get kicked.
Whoever we get out of this, it's gonna feel like bullshit because this thing is not a real character.
No, is it Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong should just be fightable. He should just be really big. Just make us fight like giant pixel Donkey Kong or something.
Oh no. Oh, fuck you. I couldn't recover fast enough to move.
There should just be like a Giga Donkey.
There is not a Giga Donkey, no.
Just Giga Bowser doesn't come from anywhere.
Wouldn't it be Giga Kong? Like,
maybe. That just sounds like a different Kong.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, Giga Bowser is basically a different Bowser. I mean, I know it's not, but like, he may as well be.
Well, Giga Kong just sounds like someone built a robot and the Kongs adopted it.
I mean, sure.
Which actually would be amazing. And I think is how Lanky Kong happened, kind
of. Lanky Kong is part of
He's not a robot.
No, he's part of the Lanky clan, which is a different, like, species of Kong. They're all orangutans, and they're usually villains, which is why it's so weird that Lanky is totally part of the Kongs. After, like, a certain point.
Yeah, I think it's suggested somewhere that it's in, like, an instruction manual or something. It's like, oh, he's, like, a very distant cousin, or maybe he's adopted.
I think he's, like, legitimately adopted. There's an enemy that looks exactly like Lanky Kong that appears in...
the thing.
I think I've got this already, but that's fine. There's a character... There's an enemy that looks exactly like Lanky Kong that appears in some of the Donkey Kong Country games, was what I was trying to say. And they're literally called, like, Lanky Clan.
Did we get nobody from that?
Yeah, we didn't get anybody. It's all about the spirit, I guess. I don't know.
What?
I mean,
we
defeated a boss, which will unlock a door or something, yeah. So I guess that's the thing.
It's fine. It's just disappointing.
I kind of expected to get... I was thinking about it, right? I was thinking about, like, other characters that might show up and stuff like this. Star Fox.
They should just let us fight Andros.
Up in there. I think we were talking about it at some point. It's like
I suggested a Landmaster.
Sure.
But that wouldn't really make sense.
Rob would have shown up in a place like that.
Giant Rob! Just let us fight a giant Rob.
That would have been cool.
Maybe just a giant Rob with an ancient minister sitting on his head.
Samus could have shown up in here.
Yeah, like, they'll probably give her a space area.
There's a lot of characters that you could consider to be like futuristic, almost low-tech kind of characters that would fit into a place like that. It's not low-tech, but you know what I mean. Like it's futuristic, tech? But it's not far-flung, like robots flying around kicking people in the butt.
Rusty spaceships, not shiny spaceships.
I guess, I say that, but then I think about it and I immediately go, no, you know what? Actually, in real life, though, like in Metal Gear, there were a lot of robots. I should not have used robots as an example.
Metal Gear's just robots?
Yeah, Metal Gears are just robots. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we're giant and metal.
That's fine.
Sorry, Little Mac. You're not surviving this match.
Little Mac was possessed by
Metal Bowser.
One of the Oracle
sidekicks. Ricky the Kangaroo, which is weird because Ricky has a pouch.
That could be a girl's name.
It could be a girl's name.
It ends with an E sound. So it's like a tomboy version of like Rachel or some other thing.
Yeah, I forget how that character works, but I think they basically work like they're
just rideable mounts.
There's a feather in another game for Zelda that I think lets you jump.
Yeah,
as
Rock's
well.
feather is usually what they use in 2D Zeldas for jumping.
Yeah, and I think is there just a pillar here? Oh wow, what the fuck? Look at that pillar.
We probably have to break it from the other side.
It's just sitting there. What a dick pillar. Like
it's fine. Bowser
okay.
makes stomp noises.
Yeah, he does. I like him. Let's see. We can fight Ellie the elephant.
I'm pretty sure I've fought that
Or
in Spirit Board,
Deku
and it's
Link.
easy.
Oh yeah, no, she's super easy, I'm sure. Let me just zoom out real fast. We're kind of working our way around. Yeah, we're missing that big one over there that has like two human spirits attached to it.
Do you want to just clear that part of the map, or do you want to stay where we are?
I think we could probably stay where we are. We'll be fine, but we may as well take out some of these weaker characters anyway.
Yeah, yeah. This one, it's just it's a bunch of Squirtle, and they just spew water everywhere.
Yeah, because that's what an elephant is. It's a turtle.
It's got a fire hose in the front of its face.
I know, that's what Ellie does. I'm aware.
Yeah, it's just
Donkey Kong Country used to be my fucking jam.
I've never played a Donkey Kong Country. I played Donkey Kong 64, and that's it.
God,
Giant Metal Bowser just works.
This maybe is a little too easy. I don't know.
Well, again, like, we're down a branch where there were easy stuff.
No, that's not an argument. Again, it's based on the AI is based on the stars, and that was a 1-star character.
They clustered a bunch of 1-stars near the beginning, and we're
already getting to the point where we've got 3 stars showing up here.
Okay.
See, 3, this one's 2, Deku Link is 2. Every time we walk into a new zone, that's where it restarts. So here, this is the start of the zone here. So Ellie's to the right, she's a 1. Deku Link's to the left, he's a 2. And then he's probably going to be 3 on the other side. Yeah, which is weird. Why Diddy Kong?
He's small and brown.
I guess. I still feel like that's not an argument.
He also shoots nuts, which is kind of a Deku thing.
I mean, you know what? Sure.
See, there he goes.
If nothing else, I'll accept that as an argument.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah.
That AI has been set to just do that, I think.
There we go.
You're still metal, which is nice.
Yeah. It doesn't keep for very long, but it's fine. It's enough.
You can make it longer. There are there are single
I
slot
had about 800
support
million
spirits.
Deku nuts there.
Yeah. There are single slot support spirits that are for extending transformation.
Yeah. No, I'm aware.
So it would work if you wanted.
I like my kicks, but yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it works with what you got going on.
I don't want to imagine fucking Bowser driving around in the Sahelanthropus, though. Because that thing's a little spooky already.
Is that a dojo?
And yeah, that's a dojo. I'm looking around, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's a Poppy Brothers here, which is Young Link.
Bombs.
I know. And he's guarding a chest, so I'm going to get into that chest real quick.
Is it ever established, it's Poppy Brothers Jr.
And Poppy Brothers Senior.
Yeah, like, is that just a boss
one.
form?
No, Poppy Brothers, I think they're just 2 different colors of Poppy Brothers.
Oh, Christ.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, okay, so it's just like a boost recolor.
Yeah.
Junior and Senior is just like one of them's the older and one of them's the younger?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
There's not like a Poppy dad?
No, I don't think so. I think it's one of them's yellow and one of them's blue.
Okay.
I think that's how you tell the difference, but I might be wrong.
I like the idea that the Kirby enemies may have like a more fleshed out sort of setting wherein they make sense.
Oh god, it's Wrinkly Kong. We opened a chest and got a ghost. Is that a mimic? I can't even tell.
It's a coffin.
Let's see. Oh no. Oh, come on, that's rough.
She's a ghost.
That's
She's not
fucking rough.
She doesn't start as a ghost either.
I know she don't.
I don't know which game she was alive in and then which game came after she was dead.
I don't know if she is alive in any of them. Is she?
She's dead in Donkey Kong 64.
I don't know if she's alive in any of them, though. I don't remember any Donkey Kong Country games where she's alive.
Well, I've never played them. I've just played 64, and she is dead there, and she's the one who has, like, the retro games.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's usually Cranky who has the retro games.
Well, that's because he talks
64,
about them.
Yeah, I know. 64 is the game where they kind of flip that around.
Yeah, they gave him, like, weird mad scientist shit. Is that normal?
No, that is not normal.
Donkey Kong 64 is
Donkey
weird.
Kong 64, it was kind of a trip because it's made by the same group who did all the other Donkey Kong countries.
But it's clearly made...
It's made different.
It's made in, like, their Banjo-Kazooie engine or something.
Oh, yeah, no, it was totally just the same engine as Banjo-Kazooie.
With, you know, new settings and some new abilities.
Not even too many new settings, honestly. It's also, like, famously buggy as shit for no reason. Hey, it's Rayman.
What you doing here, bro?
Not being a playable character, which is what people often argue he should be. Because Rayman and Sonic have a lot of similarities, let's be real.
You're going to... Oh, that thing makes sense there.
Yeah, this thing, by the way.
But... Who does Sonic represent in this fight?
Rayman.
It's Glowbox or something.
No, he's just Rayman. Glowbox is also in this, by the way. As a spirit. I've seen him. He's around.
Why is Rayman... playable?
Because somebody made a really poor choice about that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh, damn it. Stamina fight. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, it's hard to stamina fight Sonic and an assist trophy, so it might be better if I kind of worked around this.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just... I am going to come in here and I'm going to fix this. Hold on. Not that button. Let's go by...
One of the things that I've always really wanted was for someone, and the Smash guys would probably be the most qualified to do it, to just go around and try and get permissions for as many 90s and early 2000s platformers as they can. So, like, it would have been, you know, Mario, Sonic, Rayman, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Spyro, Crash.
Ty was
I want the garbage ones. I want the garbage ones. Give me Gex and Bubsy, all of them.
Oh, Gex is good, though.
Yeah, no, I mean,
the last game for Gex was awful, but actual just normal-ass Gex is fine.
But I just, like, all of them, and just pit them against each other. Maybe not Smash style. Do something different. I don't know.
That game, by the way, gets a lot of bad exposure because all that people remember is Gex 3. The actual concept for Gex is, like, super good. Gex 3 was pretty bad.
Gex 2 was packaged as Gex 64, and I had an N64, so there you go.
Yeah, I had a PS1, and I did have the first two Gexes. Well, I didn't, like, own them, but I had played them.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Yeah, what I've always really wanted was just basically a tournament between all of the old platformer mascot characters with, I want to say the more popular a character is, the higher they are in, like, the tournament rankings that you have to beat them in. Like, you got, like, they're more difficult. Mario being probably the top, and then maybe have a story mode where the actual top is, like, generic, stubbly white guy with a gun.
That's not really a platform.
I know, that's the point.
Okay.
The idea being like, oh, whoever wins this tournament finally gets a new game. And then you've got Mario's like, I get a new game every 3 months. And, like, Crash Bandicoot being like, that's cool.
Oh, damn it. No, damn it. Don't murder me. Fuck you.
And then, like, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and, like, Croc and stuff being like, oh, shit, I could have a game again? I'm desperate. I need to win. And then, like, the final boss is, like, a Call of Duty or an Uncharted or whatever the fuck.
Oh, that was dirty. Did you fucking see that?
You're slow. This is quite a Sonic.
I know. This is... The AI in the Sonic is so cranked up. This is insane. Come at me, bud. I'll just murder you.
Can you think of any other really old
Did you already say
platformers?
Bubsy?
I said it once.
Bubsy also got a new game recently.
Oh yeah, like that actually came out?
That was a thing. It was terrible. It was like the worst game release of 2018, I think people argue.
I remember seeing a trailer, and the trailer was like, it's fucking nothing. And I was like, is this even gonna come out? Is this gonna like be in like development and get a Kickstarter and then never happen?
Come on. Oh my god! Yeah! Nice. Good hit. Right at the end.
0.7 HP on you.
I know. I was really nervous.
Rayman, get onto the fighter screen, please.
Fucking Rayman.
Rayman, go into the
Holy
roster.
Shit.
Get on the DLC package, please.
That was really tense.
Banjo-Kazooie also, please.
It's
just
2 characters, so saying that kind of feels weird, but yeah,
no, just Banjo and Kazooie, but I don't want nuts and bolts Banjo.
I've seen some people suggest that the what they should do is just have it be Kazooie, and then Banjo can, just exist in her backpack for Smash.
I'm fine with that. Oh.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
I don't like March of the Mini.
Whatever, it helped us.
Yeah, there's a rock
there
up
a
there?
rock?
I don't know. Is this another? Oh, bomb
yeah,
bath.
we've got
Okey-dokey.
plenty of things that could do this.
Cool. I'll get whatever's in this chest, I guess. It's the sheriff!
Remind me what that's
Boy,
from.
am I glad that he's in there and that we're out here and that we're in there and that he's the sheriff, but I just remembered that we're out here.
I only know what you're talking about because you explained it to me once before.
He's from Custard's Revenge.
No, he's not. I was gonna say I've been avoiding that joke.
A little too loud.
I have been holding my tongue every single time that character comes up.
He's from Custard's Revenge. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Now that you've said it, I can make that joke.
He's
you
Custard.
made it okay. I'm not actually going to.
Okay.
You can look it up, folks.
Please don't. That's like the worst game in history. There's no reason for it to have ever existed.
It has historical merit for what it is, and
really
we won't
doesn't.
talk about it.
Okay, anyway, I think that might be from... It looks like it's from an Atari game, and I don't think it's supposed to be.
I don't
but
know.
It definitely fucking looks like it. I keep thinking that it's from, like Hogan's Alley, but I don't think it is. I think it's from something else.
Oh, that's the one I was saying was you can just stick with that. Metal and Giant.
This is a cool character, by the way. If we ever do Kid Icarus Uprising, you'll see what this is from. It's a character who shows up for like 1/2 of a chapter and then is gone immediately. It's literally just Pit shows up and he's like, Palutena, are you okay? And then she turns around and it's just that. And there's like barely any explanation beyond, oh, somebody replaced her, and then she immediately comes back, and it's like, oh, okay. Like,
so is that a character with a personality?
No, it's just evil.
It's just a Redead in a wig.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Well, I've used that one before for Spirit Board stuff since I was using the metal, and then I would use that so the metal lasts longer. I wasn't giant though, but like I was looking and was like, oh, is this like some kind of weird clone, or is she a mimic or whatever? It's like, oh, it's just like a non-dialogue enemy that shows up for a gag.
She kind of just does the blah. I think she has some lines, but they're like, Pit, don't you love me? Or whatever kind of trash.
Well, I don't know enough about Palutena to have any actual ideas of what a zombie version of her would do, but it was like, I was thinking, oh, well, that's cool. Like, she's my friend, because she helped me be metal for longer.
Yeah. Well, she is a villain.
I don't care.
It's important to remember. But yeah, no, she'll help us to be metal for longer. Squitter! This is... Okay.
Look at them shoes.
So, Squitter is fucking great. My top 2 friends in Donkey Kong Country are Squitter and Rambi the Rhino.
Squitter's not in 64, so I've never encountered him personally.
He is super cool. He can... Oh, shit. I have, like, no movement at all. Ugh. He's got, like... Oh, God, how do I even explain? He can jump super good, and he's got, like, the ability to throw webbing and shit around.
Okay, so you're webbed is the idea with the movement speed.
Yeah. So he can web enemies, but he can also shoot webbing, and if it hits a surface, it comes out diagonally, and if you jump on it, you bounce. And you could just keep shooting them and keep bouncing in different directions if you want.
He's so 90s.
He's
a googly-eyed
unbelievably
spider
90s.
in shoes.
Yeah. Well, he's also a rare character.
He looks like he's gonna tell us not to do drugs and show us some yo-yo tricks.
He also has, like, big teeth, and it's really weird. Like, he's just got the big
Spider
smiling jaw. Yeah, right? Like, there's spider teeth, too. The floor is sticky, stamina battle, and the enemy favors air attacks. It's Slash Man.
Back air attacks.
That's fine. It's
I was
Slash Man.
informed because we fought, what was it, Sigma in the last one?
Yes.
You know, like, Mega Man has a dog named Rush, and Bass, who should be in this game, damn it. I mean, he's in Mega Man Final Smash.
Yeah.
He has a dog, and I want to say that dog's name is Treble? Because it's Bass and Treble. Sigma has a dog, and like I've said, I've only been familiar with Mega Man characters through Sprite comics in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
No one that I had ever seen used Sigma's dog as a character. It was like, fucking 2003 lied to me. I didn't know there was another.
There's a few really weird things in Mega Man X, to be fair, that a lot of people don't talk about. Like the fact that Mega Man in that game has a Hadoken. If you know what you're doing, like if you find it, there's a Hadoken hidden in the game that you can get as a permanent upgrade, and it's really, really good, but really fucking weird. Because it's just an actual fucking Hadoken. Like, it even calls it Hadoken, and it's like, oh, alright, like...
I know that one of the Mega Man X games, all of the bosses are named after members of Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
I remember that mostly because I know Guns N' Roses.
Axel and Slash and Duff is another one of the characters.
Duff McKagan,
and it's not like Axel
Stradlin.
Man and Duff Man, it's just Axel, Duff, Slash...
No, the Mega Man X the bosses are like vaguely...
What the hell?
Where'd this bastard come from?
Why are you just showing up here suddenly?
Fuck you.
Just showing up to break a bridge and snap at us.
Fuck you, buddy.
What a dick.
Well, thanks to our robots, we can deal with it.
Oh my god, no. Fuck you. There's just a legendary character on the other side. It's just the boss. Yeah. It's like, no.
Well, anyways, the Mega Man X bosses are all given like these pattern names where it's like something and then like an animal. So it'll be like, this is me coming up with something off of the top of my head. It'll be like Electroid Penguin or something.
Sure.
But yeah, it was like, I don't remember them other than it was like Axel something.
No, I think his name was just Axel. I could be wrong. You might be.
There
right.
might be just another character named Axel.
That's a different game.
Like a robot
that's not a traditional Mega Man X game. That's one of the weird ones.
All right.
This, by the way, is Calypso from Donkey Kong. This is K. Rool's girlfriend.
Why does he have a girlfriend?
Why is she more human, do you think, than K. Rool is?
Because she's a lady.
Like, because that's just like. There's a weird running thing where it's like, K. Rool's the weirdest one of the Kremlings. He doesn't look human in the slightest.
Yeah, well...
For just no reason.
It's that video game logic
No,
thing
even the
on.
other male, like, Kremlings, though.
Well, how many other females are there?
I don't know, but the other males look very human. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just her. It's the other male Kremlings. Look way more human. Like, granted, there's still a lot of, like, it's cartoony sort of garbage going on, but it's, like, not as much as you think. Beetle!
Thank you.
Oh! He's in Breath of the Wild, too.
Yeah.
Same dude, somehow.
Well, it's Zelda logic. It's like how the postman shows up and sometimes is a bird and we don't question him.
Have you ever encountered Beetle in Breath of the Wild and not given him a beetle if you haven't?
I probably haven't forgot what he says.
He basically makes threats that he's going to kill you in your sleep.
I don't remember that.
He really wants he's like, oh, I'll just have to sneak in and take it when you're asleep. I mean, no, I didn't say that. And then he's like, it would be a shame if somebody were to, like, come in and hurt you. And it's like, Beetle, I thought we were friends.
I I've never been his friend. I think it's. I think his voice clips are a little too far onto the edge of annoying. It's like,
oh, he's fine.
First time is quirky, second time
Beetle's
is fine.
It's Beetle's Dojo.
Oh.
Beetle's location is now open. Oh, is it a shop? Was this a shop, not a dojo? It's a shop!
Yeah, it makes sense.
You can spend the SP
I don't know why
you've earned
Timmy
on...
and Tommy are here.
I don't know. You can spend the SP you've earned on new items and spirits. Some items may even go on sale from time to time. I think we've talked about this before. We had a shop because we had the amiibo for Timmy and Tommy, too. Mm-hmm. Scanning the amiibo gives you their shop immediately. You can get it without ever touching adventure mode.
Would there have been an amiibo that would have activated Beetle's shop?
Nope.
No? Maybe
Nope.
Toon Link? I don't know.
No, Toon Link is a fighter. He doesn't activate any spirits.
Okay.
Although we can buy skill spheres here? That's kind of weird.
I don't know if we need to, though.
I mean, maybe not, but you know what? Yeah, maybe not. We can buy spirits if we want to. Battering items up.
I think we have
Nipple Plant
both of those.
Nothing. And Hanago.
It's an electroplankton.
Yeah, jump up. I don't know if we have this one, but we can just hold off.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not that big a deal.
We have other jump boosters, so it's not like it's doing anything.
Yeah. Let's see. Fuck it. I'll beat Red Pikmin for
paint him
reason.
like one of your French girls.
Yeah, right. Red Pikmin's always in some weird ass position.
I love how
Tiny Incineroar team.
I love Pikmin design in general.
I agree.
I don't know why he's Tiny Incineroars. It's kind of hilarious.
Because they're little and
they're
red.
red. Yeah, that's literally it. Also,
they could do grabs, I guess.
Red ones are the ones that can go through fire. So it does make sense, but it's still silly. Why are they cats? But Pikmin are so simplistic, but so really easy to recognize. And they've been able to make new ones with each game for Pikmin. And they still look like Pikmin. They do weird things. They got weird niches. They change the colors, change the proportions. It's still really clearly
it's like Pikmin 1 is like red, blue, yellow. Pikmin 2 is like white, purple, red, blue, yellow. Pikmin 3 is like rock and fairy. And it's just like, it seems so strange, but then you see them and it's like fairy's just pink and rock is just, it's a stone with Pikmin eyes.
The winged Pikmin is like teal.
Oh, I thought he was pink. What am I?
There's a white Pikmin
Am I wrong?
you might be thinking of.
No, I said white.
You
Pikmin.
gonna?
I might attempt the boss. This is gonna be really hard. I don't
floor.
know if I've done this before.
Timed stamina.
Timed stamina with poison floor. The enemy has increased defense. Let me get rid of
You're real
that
scared of
floor.
this person.
The boss is in canon an unbelievably strong character, and in this game is still a pretty strong fight. Is this
there you go.
reduced or immunity? This is just reduced.
You could just get a different primary and stack 3 of those.
It wouldn't really help very much, though. I want to see if I have immunity or not.
You might need more than one
I'm
slot.
not seeing an immunity in here. No, I'm just checking the slots ahead of time. I'm not seeing one, though. So we got sticky, we got ice, but I'm not seeing poison.
Okay.
So I'll try it this way, and then, I'll go with the one where I have to stack 3 and make it work.
Good luck.
Yeah, with if I'm really lucky, the poison won't be on every surface. But no, this is a fucking Final Destination map, so of course it's gonna be.
Oh, man.
Almost died. I don't think I can do that from the stage and kill myself, but it feels like it every time. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ. She's so fucking
She
strong.
doesn't give a shit.
Okay, so in canon, the boss is the person who is there before. She's the character who is the one in charge of everything in Metal Gear Solid before Big Boss. And Big Boss has to kill her to become Big Boss, and it is not something he enjoys doing, and spends a lot of that game very depressed about it. Because it's like, oh, that's the person that was his mentor, and she's so fucking cool. And pretty much the entirety of Metal Gear Solid is an entire revenge scheme from beginning to end. The whole franchise about Big Boss being angry that the boss had to die.
Huh, okay.
That's basically what it boils down to a little bit.
So, what I'm getting out of this is that she dead, so this shouldn't be as hard a fight as it is.
No, well, she dead, but she's an unbelievably strong fighter, even in her own franchise, and this is a very high AI Samus. Almost said Sanic.
I mean...
She may as well be at this point. She's beating my ass, like, honestly.
And normally only Sanic can do that.
No. Oh my god. I thought this would be a good way to fight her, but it really is not.
Why is this a Pikmin level?
I don't know. Oh, because she dies in a flower field.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what
this is. It's a reference. Okay, there's no way I can do this right now. Like, I'll work on it later. That's pretty intense, I gotta be real. It's a strong-ass fight.
Yeah, and she doesn't lead to anything.
No, she doesn't look like she leads to anything. That is a spirit that we don't have yet, though. So eventually we might, want to. It might be a good idea. But for the time being, it's like, we can kind of ignore her. Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. God, they're suggesting a lot of things. Let me come up here and I'm going to reset to Sahelanthropus, I think. Yeah, this, by the way, is Big Boss. This is not Solid Snake. Completely different character. If we ever do, like Metal Gear Solid, you'll find out more. But that's... They're different characters who look identical, and he's kind of the reason that Metal Gear Solid as a franchise exists. Even though Snake is like the original main character, and it's just kind of complicated, but it's good. It's good.
I have, through the internet, gotten enough bits and pieces of how Metal Gear Solid works that I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I figured this doesn't make sense no matter who says it, so I guess that's just what it is.
Actually, and this is a big
Snake is a clone of Snake, and his brother is Snake.
It makes more sense than you'd think. Like, as you play through, it feels like this isn't going to make any sense at all. And then you keep playing, and it goes, oh no, it makes too much sense. There's too much going on here. Why the fuck why do you need to be this intricate about things? And it's like, yeah, nah, it's fine. Also, Big Boss invented, I think it's Mountain Dew and Axe Cologne. Like, canonically. And one of his closest commanders is the actual proprietor of McDonald's, but secretly, behind the scenes.
Sure.
He wanted to call it McMiller's, but then he realized that people would know that it was his, and he was a wanted war criminal, so he had to change the name. Don't question it, it's fine.
All right. I trust you.
Also, there's a game that they have that's really, really intricate, right? Like you can pick up music in Metal Gear Solid 5, and all of the music you can get is from that time period. There's not a single song that is outside of where the time period should be.
Oh, the Vice City strategy.
Yeah, and people thought it was really, really cool until they found out that there's one secret song that you can get that
was fast.
is not in any... It's not supposed to be there, and it confused the fuck out of people because it's like 2 years too early, and it's Take On Me. Yeah, like, just Take On Me is in there, and it pissed people off because they're like, it's the one oversight. Why did you do this?
Mild connection to a prior discussion topic. Vice City, which also does like period music, had actual Axl Rose as one of their radio hosts.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I just know Axl Rose trivia. It's
That's fine.
My brother had Vice City and I didn't really pay attention to it much. But it's like, I want to say it was like he was the host of like the classic rock station. Yeah. Which would have been funny if the thing takes place in the time where Guns N' Roses would have been contemporary.
Modern. Yeah. It would have been modern rock at the time.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyone who understands Vice City, go ahead and correct me. I know 80s music, and I know watching my younger brother, like, crash cars.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
this connects.
yeah, so we went ahead and we made a big loop.
Yep.
That's cool. Let me see.
I kind of want to see that little patch that we never cleared.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get in there this fast, but I do want to go back and just check it.
Yeah, like see who's in the way.
I am gonna say that this episode's running long, so I think it's about time that we end it.
There was dead end.
There
was something I was asked to mention about Fire Emblem specifically.
Okay.
Like we had been mentioning in the last episode that Konami has kind of separated Metal Gear Solid from Kojima.
Yeah, they have done it pretty harshly.
He's just kind of not with them anymore.
A lot of people are very angry by the level of separation as well. Yes.
Apparently, the creator of the original set of Fire Emblem games that Marth is from has a similar situation.
Huh.
Yeah, and that's why, like, they're like Final Fantasies where it's not the same continuity every time. But, like, explicitly, Marth only shows up as cameos or in Smash because he was, like, the first guy. Because the people associated with his creation are not with the company anymore.
Huh.
I don't have exact details. I know that he made, like, other games. Like, apparently there's like, a game on Steam that is, like, a fantasy strategy game. I don't remember the title right now off the top of my head.
Okay.
But, like, the guy behind Fire Emblem is around. He's just not with Nintendo, and they've kind of just stopped mentioning him, I guess.
Okay. So we're gonna see what this big area is, by the way.
Yep.
Dr. Krygor.
Is that a
WarioWare character?
It looks like it from the style.
I think he's got a robot daughter assistant whose name is Penny.
Okay.
I cannot remember 100%, but yes, he is definitely
got a
from
Rob.
WarioWare. Well, he's Dr. Mario and Wario and Rob as a robot, yes.
Because all WarioWare characters are in some way friends of Wario, right?
Not necessarily friends. A lot of them are just employees of Wario.
Yeah, but like he's hanging out with them. It's
no,
not like
that's okay.
enemy.
First of all, he just ruined me. But secondly, no, it's surprising, but that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes they're characters who have very little interaction with Wario, like at all. Sometimes it's just characters who live in the same city.
Well, like he outsourced to a contractor?
No. I think eventually they do become like friendly. That's pretty good. But not all of them are like perfectly like, oh, I know this character and we're friends. It's like, no, sometimes it's just people doing their own thing and then they show up part of the way through their storyline and it's like, here you go, Wario, and he goes, thanks. Because also the idea behind WarioWare changes, I think, every time.
Oh, it's just a normal suburb.
Is this some Professor Layton shit or just a suburb? It's just a suburb.
Just houses.
Huh. Weird. Let's do these two, and then we'll go into our final fight.
Was that correct? Metar?
I've
always seen it translated as Met-Tool.
Yeah, I've seen it translated that way too, but I think they're just using the Japanese one for now, I guess.
Like, maybe they're two different kinds of things, and I just don't know any better.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Oh, that should have worked.
Yeah, that's fine. It worked that time. It was a stock battle, and you kind of don't go flying with stock battles.
You mean
but
stamina?
I get the stamina. Sorry, but I get the feeling that I would have knocked him off that first one, like if it had actually been a stock battle, not a stamina battle. That's just Timmy and Tommy. We already have them.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next thing.
Really? All of this shit in the way?
Yep.
Should we bother?
No, we're gonna go to the not that. I mean, we're gonna let's do the next segment. Let's do the fight.
Okay.
Hey, 5,000 spirit points, and it's Fox and Crystal.
She's an assist trophy.
Yeah, she's an assist trophy.
I was gonna be like, hold up, where did you come from?
Yeah, no, she's a secret fighter. Nobody's unlocked her up until this point, but we get to see her for the first time ever.
She finally finished her sandwich and she's ready to fight.
You know what? I'm not buying that. I wanted to check this stuff first, but it's like a lot of this is pointless, to be real. Like, I just like coming in here to see if they have more music and Mii costumes, but I think we have all of the Mii costumes.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know
until
why
they
I'm bothering to check
DLC
at
in
this
some
point.
more.
Yeah, right. Like that's literally what I'm hoping.
Did
for
I
at
at
this
any point in any of our videos mention that my personal wish right now, because I had the idea at some
Banjo?
point. Yeah, but I've got many wishes. But like they should make it so that you can swap the Pokemon trainer out for a Mii, and then let you have a bunch of different Pokemon characters as Mii costumes.
I mean, that could be cool.
I
but
really
don't
wish
think
you
it
could do that, so you could swap it in and have like Cynthia or something.
Yeah.
What do I want?
I don't know.
Well, I
we
was
should-
talking about Pokemon.
We should also point out we did replace the broken. Well, we didn't replace the Joy-Con, but Megan has a controller now.
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
we were talking
say
about
it.
that last
I was
week.
gonna say
okay,
it. I'm
okay.
gonna pick a thing.
Oh, all right. Pick a thing. Quit wasting time.
You. I'm not even finishing that sentence. Just you.
Oh, thanks.
We had been talking about this stage, so I wanted to use it.
Okay.
But yeah, I am not using the Joy-Cons. I am using. What are we theming this one?
No, we can go with whatever we want.
Okay.
Don't do your main though. Do something.
Okay,
else.
I'll
Like,
do my second.
I'm trying to think of characters that I haven't used lately. Somebody weird, somebody we don't have.
There's a lot of characters we never touch.
Yeah, I don't ever play Ike, and we were talking about
We didn't
stuff.
really encounter Fire Emblem, but I still mentioned
Yeah,
it.
no, we were talking about Fire Emblem bits and pieces, so I'll just play as Ike. I'm terrible with Ike, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see
I'm
how this
passable
goes.
with Falco. Yeah, it's a GameCube formatted controller. It's got Peach's crown as a little rubber emblem. And
It's weird that you play with a GameCube controller because you don't even C-stick. Like,
I like that the A button's real big. Fuck. Okay, I'm over here now. Yeah. You clearly don't know Ike.
no,
Neither
that's
do
fine.
I. But like, it's like I can tell that this is not your thing.
That's fine.
It's fine because you got a blue shell.
Yeah.
No. Well, I guess that's just how blue shells are.
Yeah. Did you get a lightning at some point? I was
No.
so small suddenly.
I don't know what caused that.
Okay.
But it would be weird to get a lightning and a blue shell at once.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I was asking.
I almost died.
Yeah. Aw, damn it.
Oh, no, I got it.
I forgot.
I thought I had missed. You were
No,
right
I
at the
thought
end.
you had missed too, but I forgot how that one was played. Oh, God. Ugh. I landed that one, but the stage hadn't finished yet, so...
Weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well, then.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That was
a bomb.
coincidence.
Oh, well, I have a gun for some
Yeah,
reason.
I'm just used to the GameCube controller. It has nothing to do with, like... I don't understand why anyone uses the C-stick.
I actually C-stick. I don't even play with the right kind of controller, and I still use the second analog to C-stick.
No, I can't lose yet.
You can't blame it on the controller if you lose this time.
Yeah?
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, you're still ahead. There we go. There was a smash that just fell. No, fuck! I had a smash. I was pressing the button.
I was waiting for you to come down because I knew I had the big arc that I could do over my head.
Did you notice that there's two Ikes?
No, it's Ike and Crom, I think.
No.
But who is it?
Crom is a... Let's go to the fighter screen so I can just see this. Crom is a Roy Echo Fighter. They don't have anything
Who's
to
the
do
other
with each
one?
other.
It's Ike
It's Ike, and then alt costume.
Oh yeah.
He's older.
Okay,
His
here's
face
the thing.
changes.
That's the original Ike.
Uh-huh.
And then
like
this
his
is
second game.
this is the Ike from Fire Emblem Awakening, I think. I think maybe not.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
think it's
know the
Awakening.
titles. I don't
know.
keep track.
Yeah, it's from the later game though.
Yeah, it's
so
like
you have like
it's-
original one, and then you have like the one from the updated.
It's like chipper teen and mature adult with guns out because the sun's out.
It actually kind of looks like anime boy and then Western character.
No, he's still anime. He's just an anime man, not an anime boy.
It's like the artist for JoJo was put in charge of a different series, and he went, "Yeah, okay, that's the same character."
It's just he finished puberty.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, so final thoughts?
I like that I got a new controller.
Yeah, it's Princess
Yeah.
Peach themed.
Yeah, I said that. I think.
Oh,
I think
don't
I did.
remember
The
if you
buttons are
did.
pink.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that expensive. What was this, like $25?
I think it was 20. Yeah.
In that range. Feels good. Works
yeah.
good.
So-
Doesn't save me from losing, but now I don't have anything fucking me up.
You don't have any arguments. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can just play and know where my skill is, so I know how to get better. I can't get better if my controller's broken.
Yeah. Anywho, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say
Yeah,
myself.
happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, you guys.